Hi, my name is Goldman. I'm the director and founder of Goldman and Associates. Our firm has a primary focus on family law issues here in Michigan, and we're going to continue our video series designed to educate the public, in this case about divorce and what happens to one's money. So please subscribe to our channel. As you may know, when there is a divorce, there is a allocation of assets and liabilities. And many times we'll get a call, someone will say to us, well, I know I got to get a divorce, but, I got all this money saved, and it's not fair. Why should I have to split it with my soon-to-be ex? Really, what that boils down to is a definition. It boils down to the definition of what does it mean when it says my money. What does the word my mean? We all think we know what the word my means. The money I have in my pocket is mine. That's what we think it means. But what you have to understand is while the money it may be yours, the pocket belongs half to you and half to your spouse. Why? Because that's what's called a marriage. A marriage is the concept that everything belongs to everybody. Therefore, there is no this is mine and I want this and you can't have it concept, because while you may think the money is yours and it's in your pocket, why? Because you earned it, and in that sense you may be responsible for it, it may be yours. But in the larger sense of dividing up assets in a divorce, we're going to look at when it was accumulated. If it's accumulated during the marriage, the presumption is going to be it's a marital asset. And guess what we do with marital assets? We divide them. Now, do we divide them all in half all the time? Maybe yeah, maybe no. It depends on what's equitable. But ultimately, the general proposition is that these things are going to be divided. So when somebody says, I want to get divorced, but I want to keep my money, the first thing that goes through our minds is, well, what do you mean your money? In what sense is it your money? If it's your money because your dad died and he left it to you in a separate account, you've kept it separate, well, I understand that. That's more of an inheritance. But if by your money you mean you earned it all, I'll grant you that. Yeah, you did earn it all. But once it goes from that employer's bank account into yours during your marriage, at that point it belongs to everybody. Belongs to husband, belongs to wife. So in that scenario, it no longer is exclusively your money. It's your money that you made and in that sense created it within the marriage, but it's within the marriage, which means it's in play and potentially subject to division. If you have any questions about that, reach out, and we'll be glad to help you out.